Oh. Why does that say connecting? There it goes. Okay. That shit broke immediately. I've also changed my stream times because I can't wake up before noon, apparently. My job makes me so exhausted. I deal with so many fucking idiots every day asking the stupidest questions, trying to get basic shit fixed, and they can't even describe the problem. That if they just knew what the problem was, I'd be able to solve in like 3 seconds. But I can't figure out what the hell they want because they just say the vaguest shit. Like someone calls about a printer issue and they just say it's not working and won't say anything more than it's not working. It's like, I can't fucking do anything with that. It's like, is it not connected? It's just not working. Okay, I don't know, it's not working. Swear to God, people think my job is to press a magic fix button. Oh, I didn't post that on Mastodon. Let's do that real quick. There we go. All right. Is everything working? Yes. Yay. I'm just gonna swap straight to the grain. Oh, it didn't do my transition. Okay, that was weird. Can you hear my cat when she does that? Alright, this is really loud for me. I'm gonna turn that down. There we go. Right. Oh, you can see that. Nice. I want to do... Oops, let's do this. I like to make this be... What?
Channeling spirits.
Hey.
Perhaps that cable is somehow conveying luminescent energy to that lamp.
How could they have possibly built a city this size without using spirit arts?
It's almost frightening.
It's a whole different world, but the people are just like us.
It looks to be that way.
Is it really you?
Do I look like someone else?
No. You're Mila, all right.
And yourself? You seem different from last I saw you.
Really?
A little bit. Looks like you grew up without me.
Could be. It doesn't change who I am, though. It's good to see you again.
Same to you.
Oh, it is you. I never forget what these feel like.
Stop it, Tipo. Let go.
No, it's what you get for making us worry. That's right. I want a hug too. Leave some room for me.
Even you, Leia?
No point trying to fight it.
Fine. I surrender. I'm sorry for what I put you all through. That includes you, Alvin.
That's really not necessary.
No need to be coy, or Mila won't let you into the group hug.
What, you plan on joining in too?
I don't mind.
Very well then.
And I'm out.
And I'm out. Alright. Oh, just talk to you. Worked as a chef for over 60 years. I finally retired and left my restaurant to my son. Been a month down, I still find myself thinking about food all the time. I'm hearing excited reviews of a new dish called croquet parfait. Huh. If I find one. How the fuck does a croquet parfait work? Also, wow, this is really slow. Let's fix that. Oop. No, one. Wait. That's at the fastest setting? Oh god, okay.
This city sure is strange. Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
There's no nature.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Is it because they're using Spyrix?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them. Olympias is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
What was that?
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Support the Otherworld reactor plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrix-using merchants.
It sounds like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Tell me, old-timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
Filing official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath and booze today?
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
And Jude got scanned.
I wonder how Gaius intends to stop the plan.
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
No point moping around on an empty stomach. Balin should have that food ready by now.
My stomach seems to be empty again. When do we eat?
The letters in the Olympian alphabet seem quite similar to the ones we use in Riza Maxia.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
Oh, what the? I feel like these animations are tied to the frame rate. Hold on. If I... where is graphics. There we go. Oh, they're actually not. Okay. I was wrong. I keep doing that. I keep wanting it to be start, not X. No, Y. God, I cannot get used to Xbox controllers. I'm starting to slowly get used to the buttons, but man, it is still hard. Alright, let's change graphics to... There we go. Here.
Heading out?
I'm off to Helioborg. I hear the results of some new Spyrex research just came in.
Oh, right. You did say you were an engineer. Well, hey, Balin buddy. Where's our chow?
I put together a real nice spread back in my apartment. Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much.
She's adorable.
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us?
Out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
All right, let's go get some food. Codename
Alvin,
Pressa.
Was Pressa her real name?
No. It was her alias as an Azul spy.
You and Pressa were friends, right? When she fell, why didn't you call her by her real name?
'Cause I forgot it. I can't be expected to remember every little thing.
That's horrible. You really are a jerk.
Why lie about forgetting her name?
When Pressa was a kid, she was abandoned by her family. So she always hated the name they gave her.
So that's why you...
That's why nothing. When I couldn't grab her hand, I was everything they said and a whole lot worse.
I'm hungry. And if you don't eat a lot, you'll never grow bazungas.
I forgot about that part. Oh, let's see. Wait. No. What? Hold on. No. How do I go upstairs? Which one's the elevator? Oh, that's the elevator. There we go. I forget which floor it is. Yes. Oh, no, wait, you're a... Ben's room!
So, what's everyone's plans from here on out? If we head to that spot Balin mentioned, we might be able to get back to Maxia.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a
I
way
don't
to
think
help
the
both
physics are working right.
Maxia and Olympius.
Is there any way we can help?
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrex devices, the Otherworld reactor plan, and even Gaius.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Try to head back home or figure things out here, huh? Wow, that's tough.
I realized something once we landed on this side. We can't eliminate Spyrix from Olympias, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum. I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say. If we can't eliminate Spyrix, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
You sure about this?
I've thought long and hard about this.
This is
Jude,
the generic.
If you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrix, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Heliobor.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrix research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
Okay.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
Okay.
What should I have done? Leia's been really sad recently.
Is it about Agria?
She slapped Leia's hand away even though Leia was trying to save her. Why'd she have
Damn.
to be so cruel?
A little cruelty won't kill Leia. She
Oh,
must have struck
we
some
got-
sort of
we
nerve
got
in
ads.
Agria. Some part of herself that she just couldn't let go.
Why are you taking Agria's side?
I'm not taking her side. I just understand her is all. I know what it's like to get trapped in a prison of one's own design.
So what could we have done?
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't have attacked you the way I did. But I do know one thing. Leia didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously.
All right. All right. So, got sent a link today. It's not good. Sony has apparently announced that going forward, they will no longer
This must
be
the
making
sensation humans know as
discs
hunger.
for PS5
Let's stop
games
and eat something soon.
Didn't we
entirely.
just eat?
Which is, you know, not great.
I'm so hungry I can't go on. Jude, make me something.
God, I wish there was a mod to get rid of those. Ooh, let's buy shit. What do you have? Ooh. I never understood the alt divide. It's like, that doesn't make sense. It halves all damage you take, but it also halves all damage you deal. So doesn't that just put you back where you started? Okay, so... There we go. All right, let's go ahead and make a save. Oh, we got a cutscene.
What's happening? Helioborg is under attack! What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix Research Center. Who's behind the attack?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrixes. How is that even possible?
What's that?
Spirit arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balin is safe.
All right, let's make it safe. Yes, but what I was
It
saying...
must be shocking for the Olympians to see us using arts without Spyrix.
Not so much shocking as terrifying. To us, it's as if you have supernatural powers.
But in a lot of ways, it's Spyrix technology that's more powerful.
People fear what they cannot understand. That's why we're so quick to discriminate against other races and cultures.
Alvin, were you scared when you first came to Riza Maxia?
I was. The people seem like monsters to me.
And how do you feel now?
Now? You know, some are good, some aren't.
I'm glad to hear that.
It sounds like young men from Olympias start out quite naive.
And old men are condescending no matter which world they come from.
Anyway, what I was saying earlier, it seems that PlayStation and Sony are no longer going to print physical game discs at all. And this comes like a few days after GTA 6 announced that there will not be a physical edition. The physical edition will just be a download code. Which I think is absolutely fucking insane. It feels like every single company is speed running the death of ownership. Which, I mean, I guess they have a financial incentive to, because if you own stuff, they can't make more money. Ooh, wait.
Is this another one of Ifrid's arcs? What's it doing on Olympias?
There are words appearing on it.
My name is Ifrid. I'm an explorer seeking a foreign world known as Riza Maxia. When I depart for it, I will gather the treasures I've collected in my adventures on Olympias and place them in arcs near my hometown as a gift to the next generation of adventurers.
Huh. So Ifrid was an Olympian.
He must have found some way to cross the schism to Riza Maxia.
And then he never made it back to Olympias. Never figured there'd be someone else besides you guys crazy enough to go running off to other worlds. Well, let's pay our respects to our predecessor and help ourselves to his loot.
Ooh, specific plus. Oh god, hello. Let's not. I love how all the monsters in another world are exactly the fucking same. Yeah, Sony's getting rid of physical media. Third-party Nintendo games are generally almost always game key cards. Xbox hasn't had physical media for years now. Their discs have always been just download codes on a disc. I forget which Xbox started doing it. I don't think it was the Xbox One. I think it was the Xbox Series that started to be a thing. But, yeah, everything is now going full digital. Which, begs the question, what do people who don't have an internet connection do? Because that's still a thing, especially in America. If you're in the South, there's a lot of rural areas that have power, but have dog shit internet. They would not be able to download those games because they're just too big. Like, it is going to fuck these people over. It feels like these companies are doing everything they can to kill gaming because they want more money, even though it's going to kill the entire medium that's letting them make money.
Where is everyone?
A Spyrix casing.
This looks like a storage space for Spyrixes, but the contents are destroyed.
Did Gaius do this?
Whoever it was leveled the larger facilities and warehouses, but left the other buildings intact.
In other words, their goal is not an invasion or to wipe out the military.
Mila, we should hurry and look for Balin.
Right.
All right, let's look for Balin. Ooh, wait, let's make a save first, because I don't want to walk through all that again.
I can't believe the size of this facility. Everything in Olymp.
Onward! We fought you!
Try water. Ha, yeah, yeah.
How unfortunate.
Ow. Oh, I remember. I got stuck on a fight in here. There's an electric spirit you have to fight. That I just got so stuck on for the longest time.
It's like a city in and of itself.
Ready, Tipo?
Try water.
An impressive display of skill.
Anything for a lovely lady such as yourself.
An impressive display of flattery as well.
I'm hungry. And if you don't eat a lot, you'll never grow bazungas.
Oh, wait, there was a door I missed. Give me the door. Ah, hello. Oh. Damn, the one time I actually stock up on items is when I'm finding all the item chests.
Onward!
Try water.
Bring through!
Let's show our skills.
Cute! Nice job.
Try water.
Please provide support. Please come forth.
Cute! Cute!
How many are left?
I'm ready.
Okay, it's just this one. I keep interrupting myself. I need to get back into the state of talking a shitload and just never shutting up,
Not yet.
which is what you're supposed to do on a stream, and I've been shutting up for like an hour now, which that's bad. That's really bad. I should not be doing that. It's not actually been, it's only been like 20, 30 minutes. Huh? Who said that? Oh, God, what?
Are you okay?
Thank you. I think I'll be okay now.
This place seems deserted. Do you know where everyone went?
Some people got out early. I don't know about the rest. It was pretty chaotic.
Did you see the attackers?
The soldiers hit us like a wave. They were led by some guy with a giant sword and a flying woman.
Guys.
Well, that settles it.
That it does. They told us they'd destroy every last Spyrix, then they ordered us to retreat.
Sounds like something he'd say.
Dude.
It can't be. Gaius must be planning to eliminate every Spyrix in the entire world.
Just to stop the Otherworld reactor plan? Isn't that a bit extreme?
No, it's a sound plan. Olympias' situation won't change as long as it has access to Spyrix. Even if the current plan is halted, someone else will eventually come up with something similar.
By eliminating Spyrix, Gaius is going right to the heart of the two-world problem.
Sounds like a lot of work. But if Gaius is anything, he's determined. Damn it. That puts Balin in danger.
Oh, because Balin designs Spyrix as an engineer.
Me. Do you know anything about someone named Balin? He's a Spyrix engineer.
You might find him over in the Spyrite Research Wing. What? Officially, it's called the Military Research Wing, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Those freaks are probably still wreaking havoc over there.
I'm sure he's okay.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about Gaius.
Yeah, but still...
You already have enough on your plate. Your job is to keep moving forward, remember?
Right.
We don't have time to worry right now. The sappy stuff will have to wait.
All right, thanks.
So where's this military research wing anyway?
Just ahead, if it's still standing.
That's ominous.
Be careful.
You too.
It's just ahead, if it's still standing. What?
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Save it, I'm fine.
Alrighty. Oh. But yeah, I am not super happy about the removal of physical media. I don't care about the concept of just owning something physically so much as I do the fact that you can't just remove something from people's library if it's a physical object. That's the main reason why I care about physical media. Even though I don't personally have like some giant dedicated DVD shelf. Anytime I get a DVD, I rip it and put it on my computer. Because the convenience of having a digital file is greater. But I also want to have the physical media because if I have that file that I ripped myself, the company or whoever sold it can't just say, oh yeah, you're not allowed to have this anymore, and then just take it away. Because I think that's fucked up. And the fact that it was ever allowed is fucking insane.
I'm here.
Summon forth.
Let's show our skills.
Glacial core. Fuse. Fall. Blaze force.
Oh, so in my off time though, I've been speaking of digital media, I've been playing a game that I got. I've been playing some of the older East games because I got some of them on GOG. By the way, if you don't use GOG, GOG is awesome. They let you download like offline installers. They're a bitch and a half to get the offline installer on Linux. If you're on Windows, you just use the GOG app and install it. On Linux, you got to use like third-party stuff to do it. I guess I could try to run GOG Galaxy online. I hadn't thought about trying that. I should try that after stream. I should see if that works. Because if I can run GOG Galaxy and Wine and then download the offline installer through that, that would be way easier. Because currently what I do is I run all my GOG stuff through Heroic, and it just installs the game directly from GOG through Heroic. I don't get the offline installer, it just installs the game. But GOG's whole thing is that all their games are DRM free. And they're also working on an initiative to try to keep older games playable on modern systems, which I really like. Especially since I've been playing some of these older Ys games. Like I just finished the second playthrough of Ys Origin. Which Ys Origin, to get like the true ending, you need to play at least twice. Most people play it through 3 times. There's 3 characters. There's Unica, there's Hugo, and there's a 3rd character you unlock when you complete the game as either Unica or Hugo. Most people play through Unica and Hugo before playing the 3rd character. I just skipped playing through as Hugo. I played the first time as Unica and then played through as the 3rd character the second playthrough. I also did the second playthrough on easy just because I was replaying the entire game. And wow, I beat that game in a single day when playing it on easy. Holy shit. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. But Unica's playthrough I just did on normal. I don't play games super challenging or anything. I just play it on normal. And if I want to save time, I'll play it on easy. But yeah, that is now the 4th classic Ys game I've played now. Because I played Ys 1 and 2. And then I played Ys the Oath and Felghana, which is a remake of Ys 3. And then I played Ys Origin, which technically I think I should have played Origin first and then Oath and Felghana. Origin and Oath both use the same engine, just slightly different. Just with some slight differences between them. Everyone says like Oath and Felghana is like one of their favorites, and it's considered like one of the hardest in the series on like the higher difficulties. On like hard and stuff. I played through it on easy because to play through it on normal required so much grinding that I got so fed up of dying halfway through a dungeon and having to redo the whole dungeon like 4 or 5 times. And I still kind of struggled a little bit on easy. It was definitely easier than like Ys Origin on normal, but not by a whole lot. Ys Origin on normal, I think, is exactly the difficulty I would expect from normal. There was like 1 or 2 bosses I got stuck on for a while. There was one boss I really got stuck on, which was the centipede guy, and that's mostly just because it's kind of janky to play a 3D game with 2D sprites and have platforming and shit in it. It's just kind of jank to do that. But overall, I like the games. I think Ys Origin is a bit overhyped. I don't think it's as good as people say it was. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was like, it was okay. I don't think it deserves all of, like, the crazy praise that it got. Or at least that I saw when I was looking into which ones to play. But the next one I'm going to be playing is going to be Ys Memory of Celceta, and I think that's the last one I bought on GOG. Because I have Ys 8 and 9 that I've played, but those are like modern Ys games. Those are both on Steam. There's Ys 10 Proud Nordics, which is the definitive version of Ys 10 Nordics, which I have wishlisted on Steam, but I think it is on GOG as well. I might get it on GOG, or I might just grab it on Steam since I already have it wishlist. Honestly, I think for that one, I'll get it on whichever platform goes on sale first. Because Falcom doesn't use any DRM in their games. Thank God.
Let's keep this up.
All right.
I might buy it on GOG just to help support GOG. What the fuck is the Liberators of Fate? Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's cursed as fuck. That must be an old Tales game that I haven't played. I want to get to that star, so should I go into here? Yes. Alright, so now getting around this one, might as well just beat it up. Ow! But yeah, the move to all digital, I will say it makes PC significantly more appealing, because you don't have to worry about compatibility as much. It's just, if it's on PC, it's on PC.
Tipo, are you okay? Yep, I'm all okay.
No matter how much I change and swap out my computer, my games will still be there and still work. And Steam has been pretty solid about not removing games from your library, even when they're delisted. When they get delisted, the people who bought them are still able to download them as much as they want. That said, I still prefer offline installers like what GOG provides for my PC games. Which, unfortunately, a lot of games just are not on GOG. You can kind of make your own offline version. There are like ways to rip the Steam game and play it. And you can like put it on your own storage medium to have backups of your games. Typically, they still need to connect to your actual Steam account, though, to work. I think there's a handful that don't, but most of them need to still connect to your Steam account. I don't think there's very many that'll work even without like Steam installed. But I do know that there are at least a few that exist. I don't know what they are. I've never looked that far into it. I just know a couple of them exist where you can literally install them from Steam, uninstall Steam, and double-click the exe, and it'll still work. It's not very many, though. I think it's like, at the most, maybe less than 1%. Ooh. Oh, we just get it. We don't have to do anything. Okay, cool. Overlimit continues after using an arcane art. There was something else I wanted to turn on with you. Oh, no, you don't have enough. Damn, Jude was the only one with enough SP to turn it on. Okay. Everything good? We're back. Okay, I did not realize That, the fucking stream had died. I don't know why or when that happened. But okay. That happened. So yeah, that's not annoying. Oh, man. Ooh, that's a good thing. I should do that. I need to do something. Hello, Zelda. Hi. Oh, I gotta save this to my friends. Hello, Zelda. Okay. I may have to go for a little bit. Jesus Christ, this cat. What? What? You want me to just hold you like this? Oh wait, I sent that to the wrong group chat. I meant to send it to this one. Good Lord, Cat. Why are you like this? What? You know, this cat is... I can't send a picture of it. She is just laying on me like my arm is the world's most comfortable bed. Why? You lived a life of luxury, don't you? The luxury of cat kibble and laying on my arm. Girl. Yeah, it's this girl. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I know you're not happy about it. Alright, I will be back in about 20 minutes. Maybe 25. No, I'm getting up. You can't get on my lap. I'm getting up. But I will be back. Are we good? Did my shit fuck up again? Oh, I walk dogs and now I'm fucking burning up. I don't like summer. Especially in the south. I walk outside, now I'm wet. It's not fun. Hi, Zelda. Yes, you can lay on my lap again. I don't know why this is where you want to always be. Now, holy shit. That's crazy. Hi, Bailey. Hello. You caught me right as I got back from walking dogs, and now I'm hot and sweaty, and I hate it because I walk outside and now I'm wet because I live in the south. Oh my lord. I'm drinking. I don't think it'll actually help me rehydrate because I didn't actually lose any water. It just kind of stuck to me. But I got myself a Diet Pepsi, which if you don't know, diet sodas are 99% water. So it's just essentially flavored water. Alright, what was I doing? I should take the halo off him, actually. As funny as it is, I should remove that. Sweaty is still losing what? That's true. The part that sucks about being outside here is that the way your body cools off is from sweating and then that sweat evaporating. But when it's always like max humidity outside, the sweat just doesn't evaporate. And now you're not cool, you're now just hot and wet. And it sucks. I gotta click on the game. There we go. Alright, let's kill these things. Ow. I think it's the first time I've actually seen you live, but tried to get you live for 6 months. Yeah, I've decided to change my stream schedule a couple times, just because I got a new job and it is fucking exhausting. So I ended up sleeping in way more on my days off than I used to. Because what I used to do is that I would be stream on my work days and just stream when I got home. But now I'm not getting home until like 10 o'clock at night. Which is like 2.5 hours later than I used to. Ever since I tried to stream from Linux. Hell yeah! So I decided to start doing like morning streams at like around noon my time. And then I kept sleeping past noon, so I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start streams at like 1 in the afternoon. Oh, wait, there's a chest here. No. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Oh, wait. Hold on. I got it. So it's 1 p.m. for you? No, now it's almost 3. I started the stream at 1. Wait. What? Can I not pull that? I can only push it? Shit. Wait. Then how do I do this? Then did you restart the stream? It says you streamed for 44 minutes. Yes, I did have to. The stream just died randomly. And I don't know why. I had to restart it, but my bitrate dropped to like 100 instead of 6,500, which was like, oh, wait a minute. I need a button to... Where's the button to toggle media source, profiles, scene collections, scene... Source visibility, that's what I want. What's it called? Hold on. Captions. Let's call it. No. Why are you like this? Ah! Everything's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. Okay, this. There we go. Game. Source. Captions. Okay. There we go. By the way, what do you think is better, OBS binary or Flatpak? Because I've been trying stuff with Flatpak version. Depends on your distro. If you're on Ubuntu, use the binary PPA. If you were on anything else, use the Flatpak.
So how far is Olympus?
I will always say use the official versions wherever you can.
It really isn't about distance. They're, like, separated by an impassable wall. Oh, I know. Reynatis and Olympius are about as far apart from each other as men and women are. An impassable wall? Does that mean we can never go home? I won't be able to see Drusel again? That's horrible. No, it'll be okay. After all, we're all together. You have Mila, Jude, Rowan, and even Alvin. You know they'll figure something out. That's true. You're here too, Leia. Yeah, but it's not like I'll be any help. That isn't true. When you're here, everyone's happier. Let's all go back to Reynatis together. Okay, it's a promise.
I love Diet Pepsi. Pepsi should sponsor me, because I drink their diet soda a lot. That's it. That's all I got. That's my whole pitch. I like your Diet Cola. And that's it. That's my entire pitch. That'll be $5,000. I'm still trying to transition my main PC to Linux. Everything else in my home is Linux already, but my main gaming PC is still Windows because I got it set up just the way I like it. It's just easy. I actually didn't have that big of an issue moving from Windows to Linux because everything I wanted to play just kind of worked. The only other thing I had to do was install the games. And that was it.
Let me fight already.
Kid, try water.
How unfortunate.
Shall we cool down?
Keep them at bay. An impressive display of skill.
Anything.
I can't.
Just keeps getting better.
Oh wait, no. Huh.
This must be the sensation humans know as hunger.
Be careful here. Touching the wrong cable could kill you.
What?
Come on, let me fight already. I'm gonna lose my edge here.
What? Wait, can I? Oh. No, I can't push it. Then how am I supposed to? I am so confused. Wait. I have to move this crate, but I can't push it, and I can't pull it. I can move this one. I gotta go down before to reset it. But, like, what would that do? Like, it's here for a reason. What is the reason? What do I need it here for? Do I push it into this gap? I'm disabled, so I have some special programs to help me a lot more in mouse events and all. And there are similar in Linux, just not the same. That's fair. Yeah, accessibility is something that has taken a bit longer to start getting worked on, especially with Wayland. It's there, it's functional, but it's still missing some of the polish that you'd probably be used to. But I know KDE especially is working really hard to fix their accessibilities. Brody Robertson and I have a mutual acquaintance, Richie, who got hired by KDE to help with accessibility because he is vision impaired. So he's helping a lot with like the visual stuff on KDE's accessibility. Did I just pull that? I can pull it. Okay, so the issue isn't that I can't pull, it's that I had nowhere to walk onto when I pulled. Okay, now I know. Now I know. Been watching Brody as well. Yeah. We're thinking about possibly doing another collab stream at some point. Not for a while, because he's got all these other games he's wanted to play first. Okay, so down on here. And now go back. Up, either Saints Row the Third, because that went on sale, and I love that game. That game's so stupid in all the best ways. Or when it releases, there's a game that was originally developed as a gacha game, but then the publisher pulled out almost immediately after it released in Korea. So they reworked the game into a full-on single-player game that you just buy. And it has online co-op. So we're thinking of doing that as well. My laptop has the latest KDE. It's nice, and I slowly customize it as I want it. Yeah, no, I love KDE. I use KDE on everything. I don't know if I have the latest KDE. I have... I'm still on 6.6. I don't have 6.7 yet. I'm on 6.6.4, so I'm still, I believe that's one version behind. And that's mostly just because I'm on Nobara instead of plain Fedora. Which, if anything happened and I had to change distros, I would just go to Fedora. Maybe Ultramarine, because it has all the extra repo stuff set up for you already. But more than likely, I would just go with vanilla Fedora. I'm on Catchy OS, migrated from Manjaro, was using it for web dev stuff mostly at home. Manjaro is such a weird distro. Because they had this weird corporate community split. And just, it was not maintained well. And now the community has taken it back over. And it seems like they are finally going to be able to fix it and make it what it's supposed to be. But for the longest time, they just kept having so many weird issues that should not have existed. Stuff like web certificates expiring, which like shouldn't even be possible because that should just be something that auto renews. And it happened like 3 times. It's just stuff that you just kind of sit there confused as to like, how was this even possible?
Come on, let me fight already. I'm gonna...
Ah. We've made progress. There's a save point. All right. Do these chests have something I can actually take? Strange core. Okay. Yeah, you can give it a shop and they'll reward the store with points.
Job to fight.
They don't know what they're gonna do with it.
Twiddle my thumbs.
Griffin Claw. I don't know what that was. I luckily missed that period with a new job. I didn't have much Linux time at home. Yeah, it was not like it was something they fixed after like a day or two. But it's just like that shouldn't have been a problem. They also would hold back packages for a while, which isn't inherently a problem, except that they weren't an immutable distro, so it would end up kind of breaking stuff if you had stuff also installed from the AUR. Now, if you didn't use the AUR, it was a non-issue. Here it is. This fucker. I got stuck on this boss for the longest time.
Anyone else all tingly?
It appears to be a spirit that can control lightning.
It doesn't seem to be tethered to a human the way Celsius was to Gillen.
So you're saying it's out of control?
We won't get any answers until we calm it down.
So we're going to calm it down by punching in the face.
Electricity.
So much sound and light.
So what? That's not enough to stop us.
Okay.
So worried.
Ow. Oh, come on. I hit the button for that. The only one who played is Berseria, and that was a bit... Berseria, I think, is, to this day, the best Tales game in the series. I think Tales of Arise was disappointing, and it had a lot of balance issues. If you mod it, you can fix those balance issues. Xillia is the one that got me, which is that this one is the one that got me into the series. The story is still pretty good, but its presentation is pretty dated nowadays. Yeah, Arise, I think, was a fine Tales game, but the random enemies were way too easy and the bosses were way too hard. It was such a weird mismatch. Like, I was just playing on the normal difficulty. I could beat the, like, random mob bosses with my eyes closed. That's how easy they were. And then the bosses would eat my shit paying full attention.
Okay, we finally stopped it.
Everyone all right?
Yes, somehow.
All the electric shocks may have helped my blood circulation.
Hi, Zelda. The cat has returned to my knee.
Not yet. I still need to get better.
I feel much stronger. You're really coming into your own.
There's always room for improvement.
I'll overcome
They
anything.
regretted a lot there. Yeah.
I'm just getting started.
The story for Arise was pretty good. It got weird in the second half, but I mean, I still liked it overall. It's just the gameplay was just so unbalanced.
We finally beat some sense into it.
I ended up installing a mod that nerfed down the
If we've
bosses a
learned
bit
anything from Celsius
so they
and
were
Vrol's,
more in
it's that
line with the
Spyrites are tough
difficulty.
customers.
They're just as strong as the great spirits.
Honestly, it was meh if I forgot that I completed it.
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Interesting. I never expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
Potential? I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential. I attempted to tether with a Spyrite precisely because it is something you would consider.
What?
But it was for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from this world.
So that really is your plan?
Don't you realize what would happen?
We would end the Otherworld reactor plan once and for all. Surely the end justifies my means.
What about the schism?
We will leave it in place. As long as Spyrixes exist, the threat of Olympias exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
And what of Maxwell? Do you plan to leave him where he is?
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
This isn't right, Gaius!
What about it isn't right? We will safeguard the schism until the last Spyrix is destroyed. Then, we shall unite the two worlds.
What about all the people who will suffer if you eliminate their Spyrixes? Are you just going to ignore them?
Don't worry about the poor suffering humans. Gaius will protect them.
Jude, Mila, you of all people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
What's the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrix is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
Jude.
You talk only of possibilities. I demand certainties.
Maybe you're right, but I can't give up.
This conversation is pointless. Please, let's be off.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
What should we do now?
In the end, I couldn't. No, there are still things we can do. There has to be.
Zelda. Anime protag. I believe it, so it must be true. What do you mean that's not how the world works? I believed it. Believe it.
Balin? Balin!
Huh? Alfred!
It appears the elevator stopped working when the power went out. We must find some way to get them out of there.
Let's try climbing to the elevator.
Wait, we can use Volt.
How? Wait, you can't be serious.
You're not planning on tethering with it, are you?
Is that really wise?
Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. Only way to find out is to try. Volt, lend us your power.
No way, it worked!
Still stuck. We need more power.
Please, just a little more.
No, there it is.
This must be the same backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
Not yet. What are you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things by yourself?
I love
Look who's
Zoe.
talking.
Hey, don't leave us behind now.
If a task cannot be done alone, then we must simply do it together.
Keep trying and something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
Almost there. Focus.
Now!
Wait, how is Alvin helping? He doesn't have a mana lobe. Hi, Zelda. Yes, hello. My cat is
Thanks
very
for the save
demanding.
there. Balin, who are these people?
They're patients. Each one of them has a condition that makes it impossible to live a normal life, even with Spyrexes.
Wait. Does that mean the next generation Spyrexes you've been researching are...
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
These creatures are Spyrites?
They're so cute. But they don't seem any more powerful than lesser spirits.
Of course not. They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all. Wait a sec. Are you telling me you don't know how Spyrites are made?
Do us a favor and assume we don't.
Well, you should ask one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Rhizamaxia folks pours mana into one, voila! A Spyrite is born from it.
How strange.
I guess there's multiple uses to those fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did you just say booster?
Yep. If someone with a booster pumps mana into a spirit fossil, the calculatrix art inside takes physical form. And that's how you make a Spyrite.
How are they different from Spyrexes?
It's a matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh. Too bad Asperixis devices consume spirits.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
One thing
Okay,
I
so
don't
spirit fossils are like a
understand.
battery.
These people seem to have no trouble using Spyrites. And yet, we struggle to tether with Volt.
Spyrites made from great spirits are in a whole different league. The more powerful the base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering. We're still just at a 50% success rate.
Hey, but that's more than enough.
At that rate, lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrexes someday.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either.
Hey, they have the solution right
did it.
here.
Great job, Cheapo.
Hey, what are pals for?
Does this mean that Olympias's environment might recover too?
It just might.
Thank you, Balin. You have no idea how much this helps us.
You're welcome, I guess. But we really should be thanking you. You're the ones who saved our research, after all.
We did.
If you hadn't saved us, all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in smoke. Someday these people will be able to get on with their lives again.
Something tells me this Spyrite research is going to become very important.
Looks like we found
She
the
is
path
just
we've been
laying
seeking.
against my leg, like she's exhausted. You haven't done anything today.
Yeah, although the fight's not over.
Balin, could you tell us the exact spot where you found us?
Oh, of course. I found you all collapsed at the end of Rusal High Road. You can reach the High Road by following this passageway here.
Rusal High Road.
Now Gaius will have to listen to us, right?
No, not have to,
No.
but...
It's too late. I don't know why I know this, but that was our last chance to convince him.
Hey, hey! Teaching by
You
bad
look
example.
happy? I am, now that we understand the potential of Spyrites, and it's all 'cause
Oh, and I'm
Jude
using a
wouldn't give
custom
up.
Steam
I'm
controller
all like, yeah, take that, world. Jude
that
can
I
really do
built.
great things when he tries.
I made it last week, and
They're just as happy with his success
as
as
of
their own.
today, it has been a full week
understand
since
their
I finished it
sentiment, though.
and fixed all the
Xillia
issues,
had
and it
never
is
been
still
the type to
working.
lead the way. But this time, he chose a path and followed it through.
It's always good to see positive growth.
I wonder whose influence that was.
One thing's for sure, it certainly wasn't yours.
Oh? Haven't you ever heard of reverse psychology?
Oh, you built your controller? Nice. I bought the Steam controller too. I have reserved it. I will not get it until next year.
For a change. Yes.
My stomach seems to be empty again. When do we eat?
Again with this one. Good performance, but terrible fuel efficiency.
I will say though, Zelda, stop getting on my leg. It's made from aftermarket Steam Deck parts with some custom PCBs. But because of that, it has some of the same flaws as the Steam Deck controls. Most notable of which being the thumbstick grinds down. Nue, hello! I'm also trying to mod my Steam Deck right now so Xbox controller works well in gaming mode with the dongle. Wait, that should just work out of the box. You shouldn't have to do anything for a Steam Deck on that. Just connect. If you want wireless, connect it over Bluetooth. If you want wired, you just plug it in. Are you talking about specifically a 2.4 gigahertz? Oh, it's not a TMR stick. It's a Hall effect stick. I'm talking about like the physical stick itself grinds against the edges of the gate that it's in. Which the Steam Deck does that as well. It's not a huge deal. Like, it's a very minor amount of grinding. Like, it'll take years for it to even show any sort of really noticeable damage. Just right now, there's a little ring. Or that I need a driver for the dongle for the Xbox Elite 2 controller. Oh. So yeah, I would just get a different controller like one of the 8-bit does. Works so far, but Steam Deck got an update. Oh, you have to reinstall the driver probably, because the Steam Deck is an immutable distro, so every time it updates, anything that's on the system level has to be reinstalled. Which is one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of immutable distros. Because stuff that you add in, like drivers and stuff, are gonna get undone as soon as there's an update, which is really fucking annoying. And you have to jump through hoops to even install them in the first place. I like immutable distros for something like a game box. Like if I built my own Steam machine, I'd put Bazite on it. Now I tried Bazite as well, hated it because of that as well. But yeah, on your PC with CachyOS, it should be as simple as just install the driver and you're done.
Getting pretty hungry here. How long has it been since I've had one of Mom's home-cooked meals?
But yeah, on like SteamOS or Bazite, you're gonna have that same problem. That's still the fortress. Is that the gate? I turned the camera, now I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go. Ah, here we are.
The hill where Balin found us was just past Helioborg Fortress.
Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find a clue that will help us get back.
Yeah, overall, I like stuff like SteamOS and Bazite. Like, my Steam Deck, I'm never going to remove SteamOS from it. I'm going to keep it on that same OS.
Olympias doesn't seem to be any greener out this way.
Nope. Pretty much everywhere outside the cities is like this.
Zelda.
If anything, it's a little worse than I remember it.
The lack of spirits must have broken the cycle of nature.
When I first laid eyes on the
shit.
forests
I
of
didn't mean to do that.
Maxia,
What?
I could barely comprehend what I was seeing.
What?
So this is the world that Spyrix has given you.
Go ahead and say it. We brought this on ourselves.
That may be true, but still.
SteamOS is good and they released for general users now, but only works with AMD GPUs. Yeah, but they're working on NVIDIA. Yeah, they are like in talks with NVIDIA to fix that. But for right now, I think what should be done is that if you have an NVIDIA system and you want a gaming box that's a console-like experience, just use Bazzite.
Look, something green for once.
And if you want to have a general use PC that isn't Windows, just install a normal distro like Fedora or Arch or Catchy or something. My recommendation will always be Fedora. I think Fedora is that nice middle ground for a gaming PC where you get stuff updated fast enough that you're basically always on the newest stuff, but it's not like as manual to set up as Arch is. A lot of the stuff is still done for you. And really the one I recommend is nowadays is Ultramarine, because that is just Fedora with all the like third-party repos set up, and that's the only change they made. For general use, I still recommend Linux Mint. I cannot recommend Linux Mint on anyone who is a gamer, especially if they have an NVIDIA GPU, just because of how behind the drivers get. If you're a casual user, it's just like a normal PC. Yeah, Mint is great. Like an old laptop, a desktop that's just used as a general computer. It's not a gaming computer. But if you're someone who like they are a PC gamer, don't use Linux Mint. Especially if you have NVIDIA. Basically, if you have a computer with a dedicated GPU, generally don't use Linux Mint. You can get away with Linux Mint if you occasionally play games with that computer and you have an AMD GPU. Zelda, get down. Get down. Get off my PC. Get. I don't think I could use another distro than Arch. I'm way too deep in my own workflow. Yeah, if you're that kind of person, yeah, Arch is the perfect use case for you. I just used Nobara because I wanted something Fedora that was set up for me. If anything happened and I had to change distros, I'd probably go to either plain Fedora or Ultramarine. Probably just plain Fedora because I know how to set up the repos myself. I got hooked on Arch distros as well. Yeah. Hey! Zelda, get down. Get down. So, you are so upsetty, Spaghetti.
He said he found us sprawled at the foot of this hill.
Let's look for a path down.
What's that?
We must have fallen from there to the bottom of the cliff.
Isn't the rift a little small?
My guess is it's about to collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
Count me out! It looks too dangerous!
Let's head back to town and figure out another way.
Hey everyone. If you plan on returning to Riza Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
What? What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I know that we pulled off a successful Spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Gaius at this point is to fight him. I don't want the way you feel now to get in the way of your true feelings.
I agree. If we can't be honest with ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision.
It'll be a difficult ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
Sure, of course.
All right, I think I'm gonna put everyone back in their
Your
default
current emotions
costumes.
get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Mila?
Sorry, it's nothing.
Wait, isn't this...
All right, I think I'm gonna put everyone into their normal outfits. I'll keep the custom hairstyles. Nah, I'm gonna keep Rowan that way. Rowan looks too good like that. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put everyone in their alternate color version. And I'll keep you in glasses.
There's no way replacing everything Spyrix with Spyrites is gonna be easy as it sounds. In terms of raw numbers, just think of how many Spyrites we'll need.
It's true. The Spyrites need to be researched, created, distributed. It won't happen overnight.
There is much that needs to be done. But if we can't buy more time, the spirits will go extinct.
I will buy us time. Maxwell said it himself. If we remove the schism, the mana that it contains could sustain Olympius for a considerable amount of time.
And that's what you intend to do?
Yes, it is.
It's a long road ahead for all of us.
But the more pressing problem is Gaius. If we can't stop him, it'll be too late for Olympius.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I don't know where we're going. Are we just going back the same way? I think we're just going back the same way. Oh, right. But the thing I was saying about the controller. Yeah. Got any videos planned? Few. The bigger problem is just having the time to record and edit because I'm just so exhausted every day. Because here's the thing. With this new job, I work 11-hour shifts. On the days that I work, which granted is only 4 days, I have no time. Yeah, I only work 4 days a week.
Come on,
So I get 3 days off instead of 2.
my edge here.
But yeah, they are long shifts. And then I stream on these 2 days, which Wednesdays, because I'm dealing with people for 11 hours a day for 4 days in a row, I'm just mentally fucking exhausted and don't do anything. And then on Fridays, I got to do like stuff around the house and stuff. So my only real day to record or edit anything is on Thursday.
You know, it is a mercenary's job to fight.
Yeah, making videos takes so much time. I'm kind of glad I stopped doing it myself. I hate that I stopped doing it. I love doing it. It's just I'm fucking exhausted all the time. Because they weren't making money and I needed to work a job to pay for food. If I wasn't so fucking exhausted every day,
When do we eat?
I would absolutely be making them just as frequently.
Come on, let me fight already. I'm gonna lose my edge here. I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry, I'm dead. I think I am going to do a different hairstyle. I don't know what the difference between that and that is. That's different. Yeah, we'll just leave you normal. That's cute. Oh, this one matches. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I like his normal one too much.
And if you don't eat
I just had
that,
food, not
you'll
hungry.
never grow bazookas.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I've got phone updates again. Let's let this do the updates. In the meantime, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Is this the exit? No. I don't know. Where am I supposed to go? How am I supposed to leave? Oh, I gotta go through the door. Okay, I'm stupid. Ooh, wait, hold on. Wait. What's that exclamation point? Is that the croquet, whatever?
My
Go
stomach
this
seems to
way.
be empty again. When do we eat?
Go in here. What? No, damn it. Okay, let's go up a floor. Nope. 11th floor. Nope. 12th floor. Nope. 13th floor. Nope. First floor. Nope. Alright, and up. And in the chest is money. Nice. Alright, well, I tried. It says there's a thing right here. And I don't see a thing right here. So you know what?
Come on,
oh well.
fight already.
Oh well, sucks for that side quest.
I'm so hungry I can't go on. Come on, let me fight already. I'm gonna lose my edge here.
Shut up, Leia. Well, I'm off now. See ya. Goodbye.
Hungry.
Okay, fine. I will make some fucking food. Jesus fucking Christ.
And if you don't eat a lot, you'll never grow bazungas.
Alright. This is where I'm supposed to go. So from there to there, from there to there, to there. Yeah, rest at Balin's apartment. Okay, cool.
You know, it is a mercenary's job to fight.
And I'm gonna go as well because I managed to reinstall the drivers, missing Linux headers because the new Linux version of SteamOS. Have a good game. So long. Oh, I was telling you about the controller. It's aftermarket Steam parts and then some custom PCBs, and it shows up like it's a PlayStation controller to get the trackpads to work. All right. Yeah. And I love it. It's great. It works way better than I could have ever hoped. There's still some, like, PlayStation controller. Yeah, so to make it work, since it's a custom controller, it's not an actual Steam controller, the developer made it show up like it's a PlayStation 4 controller. In order to have, because that's the only, like, quote-unquote normal controller that has trackpads. Now that he has a Steam controller too, though, he is gonna see if he can get it to show up as an actual Steam controller. And add. So there was a guy who made a Steam Deck controller out of Steam Deck parts and acted like a Steam Deck controller. So I don't light his tech to. Yep, the same guy. Yep, I built the controller. That exact controller, I built it. Slightly newer revision. The one he initially made for that one didn't have screens. No, the one on LTT did. But yeah, the Tommy B open split deck. That is the exact controller that I built. It took me 4 months. It costed way too much money. It is not cost effective at all. But a custom built controller is something that I have wanted since I was like 12 and started playing video games regularly. So, like, this is a dream come true. And I get to pick all the colors. I get to have every input I could possibly want on it. The only thing it can't do is the Nintendo Switch 2 mouse mode, which I don't need. Like, it even has gyro. I don't use gyro. I have never used gyro. I don't plan to ever start using gyro. But it's there if you want it. It splits in half. I don't know why I want it to split in half, but I have the option to split it in half if I want to. Trackpad has no mouse mode. No, the Nintendo Switch 2 mouse mode is where you can move the controller like it's a mouse. This instead just has trackpads. Yeah, I was talking about specifically the Nintendo Switch 2's mouse mode, which is instead of using trackpads, you literally take the Joy-Con half, lay it down with the face down, and you use the shoulder buttons like left and right mouse clicks, and you slide it around like it's a mouse.
Already. I'm gonna lose my edge here.
Which is a cool idea, don't get me wrong. But, for couch gaming, not really something I'm exactly looking for. For couch gaming, I think a trackpad works much better. Because I'm not going to use it as an actual input. It's going to be for like menus and stuff. And occasionally doing stuff like an RTS game or something. Oh. Shit. Wait, that skipped the whole text dialogue. I thought that was to leave. Okay, I'm stupid. But yeah, no. I love the split deck. I have it. It is a translucent black shell with translucent red buttons. And the 3D printed center connectors are also translucent red. I had them printed by a company in clear PLA, and then I painted them with a translucent red spray paint, and then put a matte clear coat over it to protect it. And it has worked so much better than I thought it would. But yeah, every button on it is red. I have textured red stickers on the trackpads because the aftermarket trackpads don't have a texture. So I got that to add some texture to it, which makes it so much better to use. The only buttons that are not red are L1 and R1 because the red button kit is for the LCD button and the shell is for an OLED, and on the OLED they changed how the shoulder buttons work, so you can't reuse the buttons, but everything else is the same. All the other buttons, all the back paddles, the L2 and R2, the D-pad, the face buttons, they're all red. I put a post up on Reddit, actually. It fucking blew up. I should be able to just find it without having to even sign in. So if you go to r/Steam controller. What? Oh, because it's off-center. Let's see. If I go to Reddit, if we organize by top of this week. Yep, there I is. I am still the top Reddit post of the entire week. That's amazing. But that's the controller that I am currently using. It got so many upvotes. I did not think people would care that much. I thought a couple hundred to be like, ah, that's cool. And I've got nearly 2,000. But yeah, it is not an affordable controller. It is hundreds of dollars to build one of these. But I love it. I love it so much. I wanted to, when I initially built it, I actually wanted to do the inverse of the colors. So I wanted the shell to be red and the buttons to be black. But they don't make a red OLED shell. They only make a red LCD shell. And because it's using OLED parts for the buttons, they don't fit in the LCD shell. So I had to flip it around. So I was like, all right, can I use LCD Steam Deck buttons on the OLED shell? Okay, I can. All right, I'll just order the red buttons and I'll use it in the black shell. And then I'll make my centerpiece red. So that worked out. That worked out really well. Granted, I probably would have made the centerpiece the same red as well, even if the shell was red. But I would have made like the trackpad texture stickers be black and the buttons all be black. Maybe translucent black, I'm not certain. Or I might have just gotten generic or official Steam Deck buttons, so it had the white text with black labels. Black buttons with white text on them, rather than it being embossed. Also, one thing you'll notice, it doesn't say Steam on the Steam button. I don't know why. It's got the 3 dots for the other button. It's got the ABXY, the Start Select icons, or I guess it's menu and options now, which is stupid, or share and options, which I think are stupid. It's still Start and Select is what it is. Just call it that. That's what nearly every game has called it up until the generation where they changed that. And even then, a lot of games on PC still call it that. Steam Input still calls it Start and Select. But doesn't say Steam on the Steam button. Don't know why. But yeah, this took a lot of modifying though. It is on the inside, not the cleanest. I do like that it's semi-translucent though. You can kind of see some of the wiring. Yeah, I don't know why they changed it. Start and Select, not Start and Options. Right? They made one a share button. Like everyone's gonna constantly share stuff to social media, and basically no one uses it for that. They just use it as Start and Select. Like, I could understand having Start and Menu, maybe. Like, change Select because you don't ever use it to select stuff. Change it to something else. Changing that one from Select to something else kind of makes sense because the naming does make no sense. Unless you know the history of video games as to why it's called that. Because what it used to be is that you would press Select to scroll through your options. So select something, and then Start to actually choose that option and start the game. But now we just scroll through with the D-pad and then press whatever the action button is, whether it be A, X, whatever. And a lot of games will still let you start by pressing Start.
From the nature to the culture, everything on Olympus seems so different. This is your homeland, right, Alvin?
Yep. The source of the Spyrix you hate so much.
You don't sound too happy about it. Didn't you want to return here more than anything?
Well, I thought I did. I wonder why I wanted to return to this doomed world.
It is true that its spirits have withered and its plants and animals are disappearing. But Olympus isn't over yet.
The people here brought this upon themselves by using Spyrix. You aren't even the real Maxwell. Do you really intend to save humans like that?
Yes, this is a human problem. And as you know, I'm quite fond of humans. Whether I'm Maxwell or not is beside the point.
I see. Glad to hear it.
But yeah, I absolutely adore this controller. I'm super happy with it. I have some minor complaints with it. Namely, the battery life is not great. It's got very, very tiny batteries in each half. And the dongle has some software issues with interference. Especially at a place with a lot of computers. So like if I use this when I'm at work on my Steam Deck, it gets some interference somewhat frequently. Just from people, because we got a lot of people using like wireless keyboards and mice. And there's like 7 Wi-Fi signals at any given time. But the dongle can be fixed with software. Tommy's thinking about making an app to where you can figure out what the least congested channel is to swap it to, and then you just change the firmware to be using the least congested channel. And then I'm working on a center module to go between the two split halves that's going to host 2 18650 batteries. And those, which if you don't know, those are the types of cells they use in like laptop batteries or in vapes or in flashlights, like high-end flashlights. If you ever see those flashlights that are like crazy bright, they're probably running off 18650 batteries. A lot of laptop batteries are made just by having a bunch of 18650s in a row. A lot of power drills are just like 6 or 8 18650s in a grid. So I'm just going to take 2 of those batteries, make a little essentially battery bank that snaps in the middle and connects to the little magnetic pogo connectors, and just charges the controllers while it's connected. And it'll extend the battery life by a significant portion, which I think is dope as hell. I just got to figure out the circuitry. What I have planned right now is, or initially what we had, me and a friend were talking about this, what we had planned was the 2 18650s in parallel, connected to a boost converter to bump it up from 3.7 volts to 5 volts, which is what the controller uses, and then connecting that to a USB breakout board and the pins, the pogo pins. What someone else suggested is adding a different piece of charging infrastructure to replace that boost converter. And then I'm going to see if maybe I can make this even simpler by just finding a PCB made for a battery bank and just wiring up the batteries directly to that, and then using its USB output port that you'd use to plug in whatever charge cable you use to wire that into the pogo pins, and then have the USB sticking out the top. If I can find that, I think that would be the easiest, because then that's one board that we know it does everything it needs to. But I don't know if I can find a board that does that. So, research. Got to do that. And I will probably be doing that probably tomorrow morning for stream. Because I got to run out and do some errands tomorrow morning anyway. So I may just do that while I'm out and about. Who knows? We'll find out. But I think that's a really interesting project. I think that if I can pull this off, it will solve my biggest issue, which is just having to constantly plug this thing in. Like, I say constantly, but I've only plugged it in. I haven't plugged it in at all this stream. But despite that, it's at about half battery after like 2.5 hours or so. For 2 hours, 40 minutes. I forget when did I restart at 40 minutes? I think I had to restart this game at the stream, at like 40, 45 minutes. So, coming up on about 3 hours, and I'm around half battery life, which is not great. It's good enough, but it's not great. I really notice it at work when I'm there for 11 hours and I'm just picking up little bits of gameplay in between calls because I work at a help desk. And when there's no calls coming in, I can just do whatever I want. So I've got a little tiny monitor in my Steam Deck dock hooked up. But hopefully that won't be too bad. I'm hoping I'll be able to find that, and it should have 2 USB ports. It'll have one for charging and then one for outputting, because it'll be designed for a battery bank that does that. And an ideal case would be the input one being USB-C and the output one being USB-A, because USB-A is a lot easier to wire up. The pads are a lot bigger. I would be able to actually solder if it was a USB-A. If it's a USB-C, those pins are tiny. I would need to get help to do that because I don't have the soldering skills to do that. I barely managed to make the controller itself work with the soldering inside it. And even then, I had to have 3 people help me do that. And it is way bigger pads to solder on that. The tiny micro soldering that a USB-C port would need, ain't no way I'm doing that by myself. But with USB-A, it's just 4 pins, and they're relatively large for a solder point pad. But yeah, luckily, most of it just needs to be functional. It doesn't have to look good. So I'm not too worried about appearances. Especially since it's going to be encased in a 3D printed plastic housing. Granted, it'll be a somewhat clear one, but... Here to use this room. Nope, it just abruptly cut off.
What are you doing, Alvin?
Aw, Elise.
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Maybe because you're a big fat liar.
Yeah, that's just who I am, all right. And what about you, Elise? Wondering what to do?
Yeah, I just don't know what the right choice is.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
Aww.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear. I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Then, does that mean you won't be going with Mila and Jude?
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality. They're all just so mature, the way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose. But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
I've learned that building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move. It's hard, but it sure beats being alone.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. What do I have to do to become happy?
Well, it's different for everyone. You just have to find what works for you. I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody. I know that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid. Huh?
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
That got incredibly weird, incredibly fast. Elise, you're like 10. Alvin's like 23. 24. What the fuck?
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
Yeah, I still haven't made up my mind. What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see. I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
Oh, Leia.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly. Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After
I forgot
all,
she still has
when
the
Jude's happy, I'm
owl
happy.
on her
Simple
leg.
enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me. I mean, I don't want to get in his way again, you know?
Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep Owl on his leg.
Yeah. Would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude and Mila?
Are you willing to tell me?
Oh, I need to go get food, actually.
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
And I? What do I really want?
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again. I suppose that's it. That's a good reason, isn't it?
Gotta clean off my thumbstick from all that plastic dust that has built up over the past week.
Hey. Don't you want to sit?
You've changed.
Not really. To be honest, I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there. There's no reason for you to be afraid.
Mila! If the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell. The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Why? Why didn't I realize what's happened to you? I know. You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right?
What is it? Is it her legs? Her body?
Mila?
It was just easier for me that way.
Huh?
The entity known as Maxwell is essential for the spirits. So they will need a new Maxwell.
Then, we won't be able to stay together anymore?
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
And there's no other way, is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, is that what you really want?
Now you can't even see that there's a line on it or anything. But boy, howdy does make a lot of dust.
For all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Together.
So her body's gonna disappear along with it, and they'll be trapped on whatever side.
Gaius!
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something, and that's all.
Well, what then?
We are ready to commence our operation to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympius.
God damn. Okay, that was fast.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So...
Take it easy.
This is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space? What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Gaius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not anymore.
If you wish to make your dream a reality, then come and face me. I won't run, and I won't hide.
Wait. What about Muse?
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
He wants to save her too, doesn't he?
Hey. I know I might just be fighting for selfish reasons now, but I know that I have to go face Gaius. I need to get a grip on these fragile feelings. Otherwise, I won't become the adult I want to be. So, Mila... if I ever stray from my path, promise me that you'll be there to remind me who I really am.
I will.
Sleep well?
Yes.
That might have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
Oh, shit.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep. I'm coming too.
And me 3!
I shall accompany you as well.
Wouldn't do for the only Olympian here to sit this one out.
So you've made up your minds.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Nifty knife.
Gaius brought this to us last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
Gaius truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well...
I appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a bummer there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
That shouldn't be a problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Oh boy,
Indeed.
here we go.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
I'm gonna actually put Elise. That's cute. No, not swimwear. Get the bloomer. It's cute. What is a mint outfit? Oh, she can dress like that. And Santa's kind of, I'm just gonna put her in a normal dress. I like her normal dress so much. It's really good. Alternate color is nice, but something about the pink and purples and orange combination works so well. I'll let her keep the ponytails though.
Come on, let me fight already. I'm gonna lose my edge here.
Muse seems to have fallen completely under Gaius's control.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has some big-time dependency issues.
She's like my own dark shadow. I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands. That is no trivial matter.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
Yes, let's do that. Do you really think I would say such a thing?
Of course not.
You know me well.
All right, we're gonna make a save, and I'm holy shit! I've gone through all 99 save slots. Well, okay. We're gonna call it there. Yeah, no, you can stop now, game. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Well, I'm gonna say that this is the end of it. I should be able to just nope. Okay, it's only doing it on that. Gotcha. Okay. All right, so with that, we should be heading off. Thank you all for coming by, for hanging out. I'm going to close everything down, and I'm going to go get me some food because I'm hungry. I have had a little thing for breakfast, and that's it. Not eaten enough today. I'm going to go fix that now. Goodbye, everybody.